I always think it's a cyclical thing because it's also a reflection of the new technologies that are coming out, and are here in the digital transformations that we're seeing. We still are, companies are still talking about cloud migrations. Some companies are talking about reverse cloud migrations where they're going back to self-hosted after being on the cloud. And they got the bills and they go, whoa, it'd be cheaper for me just to run it myself. Teams are now adopting Kubernetes is a big thing. Obviously, I mean that's been a very popular thing, and we're seeing the adoption continue to rise on that. Um, AI is a huge thing, but what's one of the more interesting stats we saw recently was that AI workloads, 54% of them are running on Kubernetes, and so you've
Yeah.
kind of now you have two things that you're changing. Now you're implementing AI, you're running these AI workloads for the very first time, and you're deploying your Kubernetes. And so there's just so much information that you're asking, I think, developers to front load because I mean Kubernetes is not a simple thing to just pick up and just start doing in 2 minutes. So what ends up happening is like, whoa, we're expecting these developers, all of my developers, let's say I have 1,000 developers, spend the time to learn how this new tool like Kubernetes works in order to just do a basic thing. Okay, let's have platform teams handle some of that stuff. Let's accelerate that because we can, if it's only like 5 or 6 people learning this, setting the standards, becoming the experts, they can kind of then take that knowledge and say, okay, we can accelerate all these other teams. But I think the danger is when you don't basically have that centralized team teach the developers. Hey, we've learned, we've researched, we've done all this stuff. Here are the standards. Here's why it is. Here's how the tool works. We're going to kind of go through like almost like a university, a little bit of a teaching course.